Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but I decided to go a different route. Not too different. And I will get to my political podcast that I've been talking about, but I decided to watch Love is Blind. Now, I've been putting it off for a while on purpose because I wanted to go on that show. Yes, I did. Now, the way I went about it maybe wasn't the best way. I don't know how you actually get on these shows. And yes, I am a single lady. So I was like, you know what? I'll try Love is Blind because I watched the first season. I loved it. I loved Lauren and Cam. So I was like, well, maybe it can work for me too, I think I'm a fairly attractive person. And I think I have, multiple personalities. So I said, I want to try it. So I decided to tweet them, and they never got back to me. So fuck you, Love is Blind. I'm just saying. It's not going to be one of these. Or will it? Okay. So I finally gave in. To Love is Blind and decided to try and watch season 2. And so far, I've watched episodes 1 through 3. I'm going to try to be nice. Listen, I am not a fan of any of these people, maybe one or two, to be honest with you. Salvador seems to be a nice guy. I saw there were a couple black chicks for 20 minutes in the first 20 minutes of the show. So big ups to that, I guess. I guess they said, oh no, the black chick in season 1 found real love. We weren't expecting that. So we're not going to let these black chicks win again. I don't know. Listen, don't take it to heart, anybody that's fucking sensitive out there. But, it is very interesting because the first episode, I found it very hard to digest. I felt like a lot of these people are very fake, especially Sheik. I was like, bitch, how are you gonna just outright be like, so do you like to work out? AKA, are you fit or are you chubby? That's a question. That's that type of question. He's trying to figure out the body types of people. Just like Shane is trying to figure out, how sexy this person is and trying to imagine them in the hair, which actually is not that difficult to imagine any of these people because they sound like what they look like, basically. I said it. Shane sounds how he looks. He does. Now, would you get possible cokehead? Maybe. Because I really think, I'm sorry, allegedly, I think that he might be, this is my opinion, I think he might be on some shit, okay? I really do. Because he's too hype, his eyes are always bulged out his head, and the audacity of this man, I don't remember which episode, I think it was episode 2 maybe, where he got the girls confused. Really? Really? How do you get the girls confused like that, bro? It's not that hard. But like I was saying, I feel like everybody on this show is kind of fake and pretentious. Sheik is a horrible person. I can already tell he's a horrible person. And honestly, I feel like, considering, I was a little surprised with his reaction to when he saw Deep, because he seems like the douchebag type to only go after blondes. So I was a little surprised. I don't know if he's putting on for the cameras or some shit, but I could tell he's going to be a fucking problem. I can tell. He is very toxic, just like Shane. He's toxic too. I feel like Shane just is on this show to have sex with people and get a free trip. And if he met somebody, it would have been a plus. Like, I don't think he was actually there for, like, real love. And I'm honestly happy. Going back to me. I'm honestly happy that they didn't contact me, because I would have been pissed the fuck off, y'all. Listen. I'm going to be that girl right now. I'm sorry. The men I saw on this season weren't attractive. So I would have been like, eee, when they opened the door. Now, Salvador is kind of attractive. You know, he's not very buff or anything, but he's an attractive guy. Which I don't understand Mallory's whole conundrum when she saw him. Like, girl. I hate to be that person, but you want to harp on him and how he looks physically, which I don't really see anything wrong with him. You're not like the bee's knees yourself, honey. Like, she gives me average. I'm sorry. Seems to be a nice person, maybe, even though I feel like she was leading people on and shit. But yeah. I mean, make it cut and dry. Listen. I'm going back to being that bitch. If I was on that show and someone was like, so, you like to work out? I would have got the fuck up. I would have looked at the camera. I know it's supposed to be like, oh, you're not supposed to pretend the camera's not that. Fuck that shit. I would have looked at the camera and pointed to that hole and said, yeah, no, nope. And I would have walked out. I would have walked the fuck out and slammed the door. But that's just me. No, bitch. And I'm a fairly fit person. But no, bitch. I'm a little thicker. You know, I'm gonna be honest with myself. I'm a little thicker. But I'm still actually quite small. I'm like slim thick. So, but I don't give a fuck. If you just out here like, oh, do you like... If we're not like talking organically like, oh... You know, what do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, I like to read books and drink wine and watch the sunset and shit. Blase. Maybe play a video game or some shit. I don't know. And I like to work out. Organically. Not, oh, do you like to work out? No, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Oh my God. No, I would have got the fuck up on his ass. I don't give a fuck. Nah. Yeah. Y'all picked it. And I'm going to say this too. The producers or whoever is in charge of casting, fuck y'all. Because I feel like this is some rinse and repeat shit. Like Mark and, what was her name? Jessica, like, oh my God, you're so young. He's so young. He's not that attractive. He's short. Even though Mark was a hoe. Quiet as it's kept. Mark was a hoe. But she keeps like harping on what she doesn't like about him. Like, and it's weird. She keeps harping on what she doesn't like about him. Now, I'm sorry, I forgot this man's name, so I'm gonna just call him Mark. She doesn't like him as a person. So why even pick him? What, you wanted to go to Mexico for a day, bitch? Like, what kind of shit is that? And she's a pretentious bitch. Because wasn't she, I don't know, I might be getting people confused, but wasn't she the one in the beginning like, oh, you know, if they knew, they would know. Like, oh, I'm the one to pick because these other girls. Girl, if you don't sit the fuck down. Sit down. It's good to have confidence, ladies, but my God, if you have to put other women down to boost yourself, fuck off. Yeah, I said it, fuck off. That's not cool. If that wasn't her, my bad. But I think that was her that said that shit. To be honest with y'all, I was in and out of watching the first episode because I just couldn't. It was hard to digest it. It was. But the end of episode 3, did she leave him there by himself? It's like, why even pick him if you don't like him? Why even say yes? Just say, oh, you know, I like you as a person. Maybe we could be friends outside of this, but it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Bitch, if I saw season 1 and I saw what Cam and Lauren had, that's what I'm aiming for, but higher. Ayo, like, if I'm not getting that, fuck off. I'm not even going to waste my time or yours. You know? No. No, I would have had a little notebook and I would have been like, red flag here, red flag there. For instance, red flag with Jared. Oh, he has a couple, bitch. You know, first of all, how dare you? The audacity of you to make this chick your second choice and marry her because she's your safety blanket? That's some bullshit. It really is. Like, you're like, oh, you know, I prayed on it. No, you didn't, bitch. You went and cried in your fucking pillow. That's what you did. In front of everybody, for one. You cried in your pillow because Mallory didn't want you. Because she thought, whatever. Even though Salvador is best out of all these dudes, but she doesn't deserve him. She doesn't. She has a little personality from what we've seen. They edit this shit a lot, so who knows, child. But fuck him and fuck her too. Maybe they're meant to be. I don't know. But fuck him. Because you made this chick, and my God, I am so sorry, honey. Ayana, baby, you need a bit more self-esteem. That baby needs some self-esteem. Because I wish a man would be like, you know, I've been through some shit. So now I feel like my self-esteem is back to what it was before I dated a piece of shit. So you live and you learn. I have like a whole motherfucking book of red flags I could write. I should do that. But, you know, for you to be like, yeah, I prayed on it and I know it's you. No, you didn't know it was me. And she knew she was a second choice and she still went with this fool. Girl, what? That made me sad. I said, damn, this is fucked up shit here. This is some fucked up shit. That poor baby. I don't even know. It's not gonna last though. I know he's probably surprised, like, oh my gosh, she's actually beautiful. But you could tell from day one, like, he could tell that she wasn't Hispanic or mixed or whatever by her voice. And that's why he talked with her one way and talked with Mallory another way. I don't know if anyone caught that tea. But go back and watch, like, episode 1, I think. He would talk to Ayana like a homie. And he would talk to Mallory all soft. I'm just saying. Black women know how black men are with other races of women. We know. We're not stupid. But anywho, we're not harping on this. This can be a whole nother podcast. But I will say, you know, fuck that. That was fucked up. I would have caught that tea. Because I would have been ear hustling. These girls aren't doing it right. I would have been in the room with the rest of the girls ear hustling. Like, oh, for real, you talk to Jared too? You like him? And just let her talk. Let her talk. And then I ear hustle. Every time she talked to someone else about him, I'd ear hustle. And try to compare how he treats me to her. Nah, homie. And I'd listen. I'd be trying to talk to all of these men. I wouldn't lead them on, but I would talk to all of them and be like, listen, I have a connection with blah, 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 blah. You know. But I want a real one. If I get a real one off top, listen, I wouldn't even have, listen. And he better have it back. If not, then I'm dipping. I'll just leave that bitch alone. But, listen, I'm saying listen a lot because I want y'all to really listen to me. Really get in there. But, hey, nigga's weird. I know that came out of left field, but he's weird. He's a weird one. That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't really have much to say about him. He's a weird one, bro. Oh, Mallory does not deserve Salvador so far. That's what I'm seeing. She does not deserve that man. She's being very standoffish with him for no reason. And I believe it's because they really didn't have a real connection. He doesn't know that. But me looking at it, they didn't have a real connection. There was no chemistry there. She just is going with whatever, child. Cheyenne is a hot mess. Very pretentious. She's a bit of a bitch. I said it. because everything she didn't like about, oh my God, I'm gonna call him Mark. I'm so sorry, honey. If his name is really Mark, A-W. But everything she didn't like about him, she would just keep harping on that shit. God damn, I was tired of hearing it, so I know he was tired of hearing it. Like, if you don't like somebody, just cut them off. Hey, I do it all the time. They don't even know. Like, just gradually stop talking to them if it's in real life. But if it's on a show like this, I'd be like, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We can be friends, but this ain't it. I know it's not it. I don't feel it in my soul, so it's not it. And that's it. You move the fuck on. You gotta leave alone. You gotta leave alone. Maybe he's out there watching the show like, I like that bitch. But you don't be a bitch to whoever you're talking to at the time and bitch them out about every little thing you don't like about them. All that's going to do is like create insecurities in that person. So that's really fucked up. She kept doing that to him. His beliefs are his beliefs. It is what it is. You knew that going in. So it's not going to fucking change, bitch. It's not going to change. And shame on you for thinking he would. That's his belief. So if it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work. So move on. No, I don't like her. And if she got with Shane, it would be such a clusterfuck. So it should be interesting to watch the rest of this. I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like she fucking left. Whatever. Ashes to ashes, bitch. Bye. So, Ayanna and Jared, I don't think that's going to work. I'm sorry. Because I feel like Jared's the type of dude to be like, oh, when he sees Mallory, because I know they have to meet after watching season 1, the couples meet each other. So he's going to see Mallory and he's going to be attracted to her. Because she's probably like some kind of exotical looking to him or some shit. That's how black men think. Most black men. I know there's probably going to be at least 1% of black men that listen to this and be like, oh my God, how did that bitch? It's true. It's fucking true. Moving on. So, not to say Ayanna isn't exotical looking, but she's a pretty girl. But, that's how they think. That's how they think. Oh, she has no curly hair, blah, 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 blah. Moving on. I'm not giving this any fucking room and space of thought. Shane and Natalie, I don't think that's going to work because Shane is so fucking sporadic. He doesn't know night and day. His eyes are bugged out half the time. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And my God, I'll be shook if it does work. I'll be shook. Maybe they'll wind up getting married. I can see that because she just seems to be his doormat. Because in the beginning when he called her Shayna or Cheyenne or whatever that girl's name is, and she freaked out and she just let him ride. I was like, nah, girl. I thought she was going to have a backbone for a minute when she said, yeah, that's not cool. And I don't like that you called me by someone else's name. And then he tried to gaslight her. I said, now I know this bitch, this coked out bitch is not gaslighting this girl. And he just went ahead, gaslighted the fuck out of her and just tried to flip the script on her. And she kind of allowed it, then didn't allow it, dipped out, and then allowed it in the end. And I was like, God damn. The narcissist strikes again. 1 point for Gryffindor. I was like, this is fucked up. Ooh, child. It might work. It might work. From what I see, she's being a little standoffish with him when they're in Mexico in episode 3, but I think she's going to let him do whatever. She's just going to let him be the doormat the fuck out of her until she's had enough. I think they're going to get to the altar. It's unfortunate. Ooh, it's unfortunate because she deserves better. Just like Ayanna. They're probably going to get to the altar too, but she deserves more. It is what it is, child. Now, Deep and Sheik, he deserves no one. He deserves no one. I knew in the first episode, he deserves no one. But, I don't know. I can't tell what she's going to do. I feel like he's gonna try and embarrass the fuck out of her, because he just gives me that much of a douchebag, and I've dealt with that before. That he's gonna try to embarrass the fuck out of her some kind of way. I can feel it in my spirit. I feel it. It's just quivering. It makes my spirit quiver in the worst way, not in a good way. It doesn't make my coin purse jump or nothing like that. Nope. It makes my spirit quiver and want to jump out and run away. That's what it makes me want to do. So I wish these girls good fortune in the wars to come, except for Shayna. Except for you. If one day you listen to this, you were rude as hell to him. But I wish these girls good fortune. These men all suck except for Salvador. He seems to be a good guy. Mark, I'm going to call him Mark. He seems to be a decent guy. I also feel like he was using his voice to like honeypot women. Not to say that he's not attractive, but I didn't really see that personality shine. You know what I don't know. Give me personality. Give me pizzazz. You know? I feel like I was watching the same conversations with everybody over and over and over and over again. And it was a bit much. It was disheartening. That's a bit harsh of a word. It was a little boring. That's what it is. It was a little boring. I want personality. Give me personality. If I was a producer, I would have said, give me personality. No one gave any. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah. Well, I think I went on a tangent, and that's okay, because I'm going to watch probably episodes 4 and 5. I don't know how many episodes are in this show. Is it like maybe 10 or something? 8, 10, 12, something like that. That's how these shows on Netflix usually go, 8, 10, or 12. I highly doubt it's 6. Because if they're doing it based on season 1, which, by God, rinse and repeat, they are. Because Shayna, whatever, and your boy are basically like Jessica and Mark. Yeah. I'm a bit bored with these people, but it's an interesting link up of people, so I will continue to watch. I know this is going to be a bit of a clusterfuck, so I'm going to continue to watch. That's sad. There's no hope for any of them. That's how I feel. I did like, I love the fuck out of Lauren and Cam. I loved it so much in season 1 that the shit made me tear up. And listen, if you know me personally, I don't tear up over anything. Like, I did tear up, and Summer Walking Dead. I tear up when something happens to animals. If it's a dynamically written show and they know how to write a character out and they do something to the character, yeah, I might get a little teary-eyed. But with a reality show, never have I gotten teary-eyed. But Cam and Lauren, they were just, you can feel the chemistry and the love ooze out of the fucking screen. I think that was like accidental, honestly. I don't think they actually thought any of these people will work, but they worked like a motherfucker. And I think they're still together now. And it worked. And I was like, oh my God, I want that so bad. Like, and that's why my little ass was like, I want to go on a show. I want to find my person. I'm tired. Yeah. And they went and got that Apple Dumpling Gang. That's what they got this season. But that's fine. So we're going to watch season 2. We're going to finish it out. I'm going to watch episodes 4 and 5 maybe later today. And probably do another little party on it. See how many episodes this go up to. And I'm going to just keep on rolling them out. I know I'm a little late to the party. But like I said, I was being a stubborn bitch. So here we are. I'm finally watching it. I hope some people out there watch it too. And maybe y'all run across my little beginners podcast. I hope y'all, enjoy. I'm a bit much for some people, but hey, I'm going to say what I say. And I'm going to mean what I say. It's my opinion. You know, I'm not trying to, maliciously tear down anyone's character, except for if you're a shitty person, then that's my opinion. But, I have my opinions, and this is what this podcast is about, my opinions, my thoughts. So just jump into my brain meat, jump in that bitch like some Jello, and enjoy, because my God, honey, yeah, it's good to get my thoughts out there. I'm a bit of a character. Hopefully some people enjoy it. If not, I don't care. Fuck you. All right, everybody. This was another podcast. So I will see y'all with episodes 4 and 5. And I think a train wreck's about to happen. Until next time. Bye.